After 14 years of war, Syria is ready to rebuild. But powering that rebuild could be one of its greatest challenges. 2/3 of the country's electricity network is either completely destroyed or in need of major repair. Today, it generates less than a fifth of its pre-war output.
We started the maintenance with 9 towers that are completely destroyed. To date, we have not been able to put it into service because our teams work in one place and the looting happens somewhere else.
Armed gangs are looting cables and components faster than the new government can replace them. And Qatar's $10 billion investment will mean little if the gangs aren't reined in. Another hurdle for the interim government to overcome. Syria's stock exchange now also seeking investors, reopening for the first time in 6 months since rebel group HTS toppled the Assad regime in a lightning offensive. Now the once al-Qaeda-aligned group is hoping to prove itself capable.
المرحلة القادمة مرحلة ازدهار في الاقتصاد السوري، مرحلة استثمارات كبيرة ستدخل لسوريا، مرحلة يلعب فيها دور القطاع الخاص، الدور القيادي.
Syria's interim leaders know political stability will be critical for courting investment. Exchanging 470 prisoners with the Kurdish-led US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces in Aleppo in an effort to lower tensions in the northeast. Some of those freed say they were never part of any army and were mistakenly detained.
أكبر قاتل ضد دواعش وأكبر الإرهابيين حطونا معهم.
The new government signed a deal to integrate the SDF into the Syrian army in March. Washington has now reportedly given its blessing for a plan to bring some 3,500 former foreign jihadists into the fold too. HTS arguing they pose less of a threat inside the army than out. Claudia Farhat, SBS World News.